Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday? Tuesday it is. How are you all doing today? I think I'm on live on YouTube. It shows that I'm live. It does have the thumbnail on though. At least on my previous screen. So I have no idea. Okay, there we go. Now it's good. Had a refresh. Anyways, how are you all doing today? Hopefully you're having a good week so far. Yesterday we were able to finish recording the video for the Docker engine security lesson, and so I got all put up. I got it uploaded to YouTube, and now we're able to put that up and upload it, and we should be able to finish this issue. Although it won't be in necessarily the correct order, which is, a thing. Also, right before the stream started, Zilby came down and joined me. He was hanging out. I went upstairs to go grab his food, grab other things to bring down here, and he decided that that was the time to take my chair. So we're in standing mode today, which is good. That's good for us, right? Plus also now I somehow have cat fur all over me, which I guess is also a side effect of owning a cat, so. Okay, so uploading the video. What I want to do is I'm gonna upload. I want to put this video in, so which means I need to go find it. Okay, so that goes in there. We exit out of view. Let's, oh, I guess I need to copy all the contents of this, but I can do that pretty easily. Let's just jump in for that. You know what? I should use a different browser for the real one. Let's use this one. Okay. So I should be able to, we're going to create an article. This is going to be Docker Engine Security. That was my password. Oops. Usually I'm pretty good at changing that. So now I need to do an emergency change. Let's see. Oh, you want to do promotion type stuff? Well, sorry. No, please don't do that. Goodbye. Why can't I click away from it? Yeah. Okay, so where is my, oh, you're over here. And successfully changed password. Okay, and also immediately copying something else, so I can't do that again. Let's let's go back to you, recopy you. Create that article. We're going to go to our introduction to Docker course, and we have to find Docker engine security, and we're going to add that in there. I don't have a way to order it, but right now that's where we're going to throw it. So if we come in here and take a look at it, now we can see Docker engine security is down here, and it looks appropriate. So perfect. Which means, well, also the other thing is I need to update the visibility of these courses, because of course that got changed. So let me turn them all private again. Oh, invalid jot. Okay. Not logged into Hasura now. So let me see. Let me log in as admin. There. Okay. So these are all now no longer preview. So we'll have to go in and update that later, and we can see the video here. Perfect. Okay. So with that, we can now mark this as done. Let me see. Okay. So you're part of an issue. So I want to mark you as, oh, is this actually, okay, it has a label, projects. Oh yeah, I can close the issue here. So close the issue there. And mark you as done. All right, we got something done. Excellent. What's next? So, well, I guess this is another one. So fix course spelling error. That seems important to do. Installing Docker section, and also I want to git commit. Installing Docker section, the command at the end of the sentence, screenshot below, should be Docker images instead of Docker image. Perhaps highlighted as a hyperlink to docs as you did in the other section. Okay, so this is installing Docker section. So what I want to do is I want to move the other Docker articles into here. So let's go ahead and move. So remove them from there, put them in here, so that way I know what everything is, what we're doing. I can remove everything with a dot back. That's going to be fine. And this is the installing Docker. Yeah, installing Docker. Once you have Docker installed. Okay, once you have Docker installed, you can check to make sure it is running. Is it Docker images? I think you're right. You're right. It is Docker images. Okay, Docker images, and then also we can turn this into a link instead. Hugh, hello. How are you doing today? So LMS is an application for managing your video production workflow. Courses made up of chapter, made up of sections, say in issues, documenting things needing changes, and also it manages the video segments of the course. Not exactly, but close. It's the LMS is a learning management system, so it's going to be what students and instructors, so obviously me, log into to create courses or to consume courses. So everything sort of like around the creation or learning of through courses. That's the idea of it. There's a couple other things that are in scope that I haven't done at all, which revolve around assessments and then also tracking like metrics, like figuring out like, okay, how are you doing? Like how far have you gotten? Things like that. So users have privileges, making new courses, editing, viewing. Students only get to view. Yeah. And I guess like take the course, which does affect the database because I get to see like, okay, they've started this course, they finished this course. I can see that right now in the database, although looking in the database only is kind of a pain. I was hoping I could find the, I wonder if it's in manuals. Where maybe guides? No, guides is like the full thing. Oh, reference maybe. CLI reference. There we go. This is what I want. Wait, Docker images links me to Docker image ls, which interesting. I didn't realize that that's what that was. That's cool. Okay, so good idea. To fix this, because I don't have anything, I don't have a GUI for updating articles. I have to come in here and find out what the article is. And just straight up update it in a database. And now if I hit refresh, did that not do it? Interesting alternative might have been to have an app for taking a course, an app development, etc. with middleware. Yeah, that's definitely something that like we could still do, is like break that out into different things. Did I not save it? I thought I saved it. Affected rows 1. Is it cached? I wonder if it's cached. Okay, so if I take a look at it again, did I actually properly update it? I don't see the once. Run query. I want ID is equal to that. Yeah, okay, so that's updated in a database. Yeah, I tried that. I wonder how long it... Oh, I know. No, wait, no, that... The HTML gets cached, but the call to Hasura should not be cached. Well, actually, I don't know. I'm using a library for this, and they probably have their own caching rules behind the scenes, just like something else does. Fit, hello. How are you doing today? So I wonder, can I go to disable cache? Try this again. That didn't update. For the get, so I do 1 mega get. At the beginning. Status 200, which you'd think it would do something else. See, here's all the articles that I have access to. You're doing some Rust coding, trying to find a best way to implement different rate limiting depending whether a user is authenticated or not. Rate limiting is such a weird and like hard thing to get right, because, well, actually all those like security level things that we do is hard to get right perfectly. it's so easy to accidentally rate limit too much or rate limit too little or do something else. What's on stream today? Yeah, this is yew.rs. Now, I wonder if I just need to, I need to update that. I even fall prey to my own failed design. Yes, this hasn't updated yet. I have updated this in the database, right? This is, yeah, this is the deployed database. Let me double check if I try to get and try to query the course article. Doesn't the part of the app that runs DB requests run in some window on your machine? Well, so it runs in the background. I guess it runs, like I have something that runs when the app first launches, and then it sends a GET request to, or I guess technically it's GraphQL, so it sends a POST request to the Hasura server, and then that responds. Oh, I know that there's clearly a query because I'm getting stuff at all. The question is like, was it cached not? Which it shouldn't be cached because I am getting a 200, and you would think that I would be getting a like a 330. No, is it a 200 or is it 203 or something like that? I forget what the cache one is. $203. Okay, yeah. But I'm not getting that. I'm getting a 200, which should get me the right stuff. Unless, of course, there's something else weird going on. So I'm going to write a query over here in like the actual one. Actually, you know what we can do? I can write the query in this window, and then I'll just move it over there. That way you can see me write the query. What I want to do is I want to see... Oh, I need to be... I need to be a root user. Igor and Waleed, hello. How are you doing today? And thank you, Igor. All right, so we want a query. This is going to be get course article content by article ID. Yeah, I think it's article ID. So this would be article content where article ID is equal to, I think, well, actually, I don't know what it is over here. I don't own that one. I don't own any of those. Okay. Maybe it's article. Maybe it's one. One. Give me... Sure, give me the ID, content, article, title. Okay, yeah, so I can see the content from this article. Let's also take a look at that. All right, so that's what I think that it is. Oh, Hasura data API. I wonder if I can, in the console, tell it to like turn off, like just reset the cache. Or if I have to use a CLI command to do that. So metadata status, we have our allow list. I don't want that. Oh, the query has a property with a time to live for cached. Oh, okay. So we can do stuff like that. Interesting. Let me take you over here and just double check that I updated the database properly. And I'm looking for... Oh, actually, no, it's not updated in database properly. When I do the query using their API, it's still the wrong thing. So I did not properly update that, which is concerning to me. I did the wrong. Okay. Now I'm really concerned. What did I update? Okay, so article, I updated the wrong ID. That's what the problem was. Okay, so first, let's update the right one. Nope, I want to go to that browser. Update you, save you. And I want to go to you. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now it's correct. I got confused that the ID here is not actually the ID of the article. Okay, so that's fun. That's really cool. Now, what did I update? I don't actually know. That wasn't it. I updated something with the wrong ID. So now we have to find that, which is gonna be fun. So oh, okay. So I updated running your first okay, so I accidentally updated running your first Docker container. So we have that. Okay, and that's now updated back to what it's supposed to be again. Excellent. I totally know what I'm doing. This is the reason why you're supposed to create GUIs for yourself as opposed to just manually update everything in the database, YOLO style. Okay, so this is done then. So we can go ahead and close the issue and mark this done. Okay. Fix double two. I should, every time I do this, I should git commit and do all that fun stuff. Okay, next up, fix double two in Docker course. Also, the other thing that was requested, and which I think I can do, I can go to the GitHub for this new repo, the Docker course articles, which is private, and I can add in collaborators. Which passkey did I use? Oh no, not this. Okay. Okay, and so I can set, all right, 4 Docker course articles, collaborators, add the course beta testers team. All right, so I think I added in read access. I don't know if that allows somebody to do a pull request into it. We will find that out later. So in the meantime, that's all up there, which means I can come back to you. And double 2 in Docker. Right, we have that introduction to Docker. Is that the actual Docker course itself? I mean, who doesn't like a good double 2? Oh, it's this one. It's this article here. The article has a double 2, right? Not the course. Yeah, introduction to Docker. Okay, so this article has introduction to 2, so I can change that in a database. And that is now fixed. Okay, so that's a quick one. Close the issue. Mark you as resolved. All right, fast stuff. All right, next up, we have create account enhancements. I think these are like a couple, like a bunch of different things. Oh yeah, so we want to update the design for the create account. And then, okay, yeah, so just remove, I could also just remove the password strength meter altogether because it doesn't seem to be working at all. And I'd rather just not have one than pretend to have one because that sucks. But yeah, that should be fine. Let's go ahead and mark this into in progress, and we get to start doing real stuff now. Okay, make inputs less wide. So the inputs are too wide here. Now what we can go and take a look at what this is in production first. If I log out, get started, this is how wide they are. So I can make that significantly less wide. Now, how wide do I want to make this? If I am at no zoom in, so no, this is the size. I have width 100%. I can reduce that down to something like this. Should I still full size it? I don't think I want width as 50%. I think I want to do this as like a rem. So like how many M's, like how many letters do we expect somebody to have? Like if we have like 25 rem, that's like that amount. And I want it to be the same as the password. And I think we can have fairly long passwords because Auth0 can handle decent sized passwords. So I can maybe do like 50. It's pretty long. 30. Let's try 30. Okay, so I just want this. This actually comes from my Bootstrap, overwrite CSS file. Okay, so the way that this works I actually had something up there that, oh, because I'm on this dual list thing that we decided not to work on. So I probably want to delete that branch. Let's switch to main. All right, if I want to use this, okay, we want to update just that one thing. That is in the VB Bootstrap. There's nothing about this that's... Wait, no, that's generated, isn't it? Do I have something else? Let's see, it's in form control. So if I do a search for okay, there's that width 100% in form control. Oh, I wonder if I should just overwrite this. Because this is like all forms, and I probably don't want to do that. So what I really want to do is add some CSS in to override that specific page. And add in a form for that. Or update this to have something like form control short or something like that. Yeah, because we have class form control. Imagine if I also put in something like form, like input short, input medium. And then that would control this. And so I would have a new class called and here we would do width. You can go back to 100%. And yeah, then I can control each one independently and I don't like update everything all together. So this is what I want to do. So I need to go find where the input is. So elements input, do you take into class? I don't see any classes coming in on the properties. Okay, I have you coming in there. Okay, that's good. Input is only this. Okay. I want then an input class. All right, so here we're going to have a pub classes to overwrite. And you're going to be a list of classes, which I can't remember if I call them classes or not. I've used classes. Okay, yeah, I do use that. Classes. Okay. And then we're going to make this default. Okay, our input classes, and this can be a vector now, I think, which is going to hold the prop set classes. And also I'm using the wrong Vim. I'm using actual Vim instead of Helix. Okay, so if I use those two together, then you become the input classes, and then you should be happy there. Except, oh, I probably don't want to own you. Is that the problem? No field classes on input classes. Really? But there's classes right here. That's the props. Oh, 3 S's. That would do it. Okay, and then you need to be mismatch types expected a reference to classes, found a reference to static stir. I'm not doing this right. This, I don't think, is how to do proper classes, right? I thought I could do this. I think at the class is this, and then I combine them together. Let's go remind ourselves how this works. Oh, and I'm on 20 still. Are you putting a vector prop classes inside a vector? Well, the prop classes is a struct. And so I want it to figure it out automatically, which I think the vector can do, but maybe not. So that goes to that. I want to do multiple. Oh, it's just like this. Okay, so it's not a vector. Okay, got it. I'm overcomplicating it. Yeah, so I just need to do that. It's not satisfied. Oh, it has to do an into. I cannot move out. I have to clone you. Okay, that's what we want to do. Our input classes are used here. That's great. So now our component is named BB input. So now we have to find where BB input is being used to create those two things, which I think would be in here. So if we go to pages, create account. There's our, okay, there's our BB input. So looking at this one here, I can't actually do this yet. I need to go to cargo.toml and I need to update you. So for YCL, change you to this. Air Nirok, hello, how are you doing today? All right, so that's rebuilt. You are still working. So I want to now hand you a classes equals, and this is gonna be form control medium for that first one, which obviously is not going to do anything because we don't have that form control, but I should be able to look in you and see there's our form control medium. So that's added in here along with form control. So now I need to find out wrong back in YCL. I'm pretty sure in here. Nope. I'm now going to add in a form control medium. In which we say that our width is going to be 30 rem. Okay. I need to come back to here and then resave in order to get you to rebuild. And then when that rebuilds and tells this to refresh, that didn't do anything. So there's our form control. Oh, and I'm not seeing any other form control. I do see form control dash medium. Form control medium. Oh, I need to, do I need to rebuild this? I don't remember anymore. It's been so long since I worked on this project. Here. Error, you're fine. Yesterday you defended the product on Actix Web registration and authorization service with all sorts of features. Right now you want to repeat it only on Axum. Awesome. Excellent. And I'm glad those videos are helpful. Oh, and an ad break for Twitch is starting in 4.5 minutes or so, which is perfect because I just ran out of tea, so I can use that time to go grab some more tea or something more to drink. Okay, so why aren't you picking up? Do I have to build you? Is this actually built from something else? I'm a little bit worried that I'm not supposed to be updating this file, but I'm supposed to be updating something else. So if I search for form control. Okay, these are all elements. These are all in there. I have literally nothing else. So it's not pulling, it's like not combining this together. I don't know why this was named min. I think it just grabbed it from the designer I worked with who created it for me. And he named it min. And it's definitely not minimized. Okay, so I do have, okay, so it is, I don't do anything silly like put a dot in here, form control medium. I guess one question in here, can I see it? So can I find the, can I find, excuse me. Oh, is it all like getting, I'm not seeing the CSS file, am I? There's form control. Yeah, no form control mediums. That didn't get brought out. Why? That in here in index, I do say go find oh, it's BB style. Oh, that's probably where my override is. That's probably what my problem is. Okay. Let's close this buffer, BB style. There's no form control, but I believe I can add it in here. Okay, so there's some overrides. Oh, I bet I could use this. But let's imagine if I is there like a form section? Okay, I have form text, all forms. So if I have now we come over here, we resave. There we go. That updates it. Perfect. Okay. So let's do that to the password too. That updates you. Okay, so they're less long now. Excellent. Which means we can come back to here and just say we have made the inputs less wide. Then the next one would be remove the password requirements. I can actually just remove password strength here, I believe. So if I just delete you, password strength, that goes away. Oh, and the ads just started. Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and go grab my breakfast smoothie. So I will be right back.